Hello. This video is late. But I finally mostly have my voice back. So now I can finally make this video without sounding completely awful. I hope you guys have been having a good March so far. Mine's actually been pretty good, barring the the sickness, the sinus infection that has ruined my voice for upward of 14, 15 days. Other than that, it's been a good time. It sucked that I couldn't really record anything for all that time, except for a video where I literally, wrote it to be sick so that I could at least make something. But the positive of that was that it did finally give me a chance to finish something that I've been working on off and on for a very long time now. But now I finally had the opportunity to finish, since I couldn't be making any audios, and I was kind of, just stuck at my desk, and I couldn't record. And that thing is the official Redacted Universe Timeline. This is something that has been heavily requested for a long time. It was easily one of the most asked questions from the Q&A submission request video thing that I put up back in October, which I am still working on. It's taking a lot longer than I thought it would, which is good. I was really surprised, and it made me happy to see how many questions about the lore people had, that they cared that much. So that's awesome. The unfortunate part of that is that means it takes a long time to work through it. But it's the timeline. It was part of answering the Q&A, basically, because there were so many questions about it. And I finally got it done, which I'm super excited to share with you guys now. I mentioned a long while back that I've been working on a lore website, and I still am. It's just kind of slow going. But one of the big parts of that website was always going to be a comprehensive timeline. And with that finally done, I am officially rolling out the website to the public. For now, it's just the timeline, honestly. But as I finish the other parts of it, like the character pages, the video summaries, the lore tabs, etc., I'm going to release those sections. So it will be ever growing over time, but for now, full disclosure, it is just a timeline. But it's a really big timeline. It tracks events that took place in the world that aren't depicted directly in videos. It includes every video and when it took place in relation to one another, except for the videos of two specific plot lines. Aviers and Project Meridians, they don't appear, and that is on purpose, but they will when the time is right. The website itself is linked down below in the description and in my link tree, and I've been running a few clips so far showing what it looks like. It's pretty simple, but there is a shitload of information there. Do keep in mind, I guess, that if you're not caught up on all the plot lines, there are of course will be spoilers in the timeline, because it shows pretty much everything. Just some general stuff about it. It's read from top to bottom. It starts more broad with like distant past and like 1700s, 1800s, and then as events get more recent, they give you an actual year, and then they give you an actual month and year as you go even farther down, and all that. On the left-hand side of each event, on the actual like timeline itself, a blank dot is used for any event that isn't depicted in a video, and events that are directly depicted in a video have a little YouTube symbol on their dot. And if you click on that YouTube symbol on that dot, it will take you to the video itself. There's also like a little byline on each of the events that are depicted in a video, that says the video's title, below it in like the small dark text. At the top of the timeline are 8 different filter buttons. Pressing any of those will filter the timeline down to only show events relevant to that theme. So like if you hit House of Solaire, it's going to filter the timeline to only show you events that are directly relevant to those characters of like the House of Solaire. So it'll show you all of like the Sam and Vincent stuff. Versus like if you were to hit, unempowered stories, it's only going to show you the non-magical stuff. It's going to show you like Guy and Ollie and so on and so forth. There are currently 8 themes. You got all events, which is literally just everything. House of Solaire, Shaw Pack, Damn Crew, Unempowered Stories, Sadism's Hold, The Balance, and Carpe Deus, with more to come in the future. Like I said, Avier and Project Meridian aren't there. They will be in the future once certain events have occurred in those plots. Also, one last thing to know. I like to leave a lot of things up to viewer discretion by design. I like to keep the character's appearance as up in the air as possible. I like to keep, when it comes to like listener characters in particular, I like to keep as much across the board up to viewer discretion, except where, like I have to do, certain explanations for the sake of like plot and everything, since the listener characters are still characters in the story. But I like to leave as much of that open as I can, for the purposes of, being able to imagine yourself as that listener for the people who like to interact with the content in that way. All of that said, some of these storylines at this point are serialized enough that I feel like it was just important to finally like decide and state some actual like ages, and that's the biggest thing, I guess. Anyone whose birth year isn't stated is, of course, fully up to listener interpretation. But in some of these scenarios, it just made sense to finally pick one and say it. So, just an FYI, there are no birthdays, but there are birth years, and so by extension, there are now canon ages for quite a few of the characters. That's the timeline. It was a shitload of work, but I'm really proud of it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope it's a resource to those who have been wanting it. Um, yeah. uh, okay, what else? What other than the timeline? Uh, in general, the channel's been doing great. Um, we things were definitely in a bit of a slump these last little bit, which is totally understandable for January and all that. But like I said, things are looking good. Um, I'm really enjoying what I've made recently. I've been having a lot of fun. I'm excited for what's coming next, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. And hopefully, I can stop getting sick, because that would be pretty amazing. Yeah. So, um, with those announcements out of the way, we can now get into the recaps themselves. So let's see. February was devoted to the past present anthology event here on the channel, which was a fun little anthology where for 8 videos we looked at 8 pivotal moments in relationships on the channel. 4 of them set in the past and 4 of them set in the present, hence the name. So first up we had James. He has a point. We get to have a little sneak peek of what James is like in his personal life before the events of Project Meridian. I really enjoyed this one. James is a really fun character to play, just in general. But taking an opportunity to kind of pull back that curtain a bit for once was really fun. Showing a different side of him, although it's one that will be a bit familiar to those who have partaken in his Imperium counterpart. and it's also just an opportunity to show a different side of being in a relationship with a telepath, which was also really cool. And I think fairly poignant, coming so soon after the Jordy separation audio. Yeah, it was a good time. James is fun to play and fun to write. Next is Milo. Just to get it out of the way before we even get into it, I've talked about this in the description of videos too, but I just kind of want to get it out there. We're done with proposals for a long while on the channel. Having the Wolf Boys all have these conversations fairly close to each other was the plan for a long time, because it felt like something that would naturally come about as a result of David proposing. All 3 of these couples are really close to one another. They're important fixtures in each other's lives. They've all been dating fairly similar amounts of times. Milo and Sweetheart being kind of the outlier, having been together the longest, but in the scope of like the pack in general, all the generations of the pack, they're all kind of grouped together in that sense. So it made sense that one of that group proposing would at least prompt that conversation among the others, even if it's just to check in to make sure that their feelings on marriage haven't changed, like we do here with Milo and Sweetheart. I've said it before. I'll keep on saying it. Marriage is not for everyone. It's not a goal for everyone. It's not something everyone's interested in. It's not the be all end all of a relationship. It's not the only way of showing a commitment to someone you love. So I'm not going to have all my characters get married by any means. I would only do it in those storylines where I think it makes sense that those characters and their partners would want that. where there would be people who put value on that, because a lot of people don't. And that is in no way a reflection on those people's relationship and whether or not it's serious or committed. That's a decision that people can and should make for themselves. So, um, don't expect proposals across the board, marriages across the board. For example, like Milo and Sweetheart, to me, as the creator, just didn't feel like people who would want that. They are very much in love and are committed to each other for life, but they have other ways of expressing that to each other that are more meaningful to them. So I wanted to have a video where they talk about that. And that's the biggest thing about this video, is that it just comes down to communication and choosing the things that feel right for you. Like it really is a la carte, like if rings are something that matters to you, but you don't want to do the whole ceremony and all that shindig, do that. You don't need me to tell you that either, obviously, but all I mean is that's what felt right for Milo and Sweetheart, so that's what I went with. And it was a good time getting to depict a conversation around that. One where, a conversation like that can just be comfortable and easy because it's between two people that know and love and respect each other. Yeah, Milo is, definitely one of my favorite characters to voice. I make no secrets about that. And, this video was no exception to that. Next, we go back again to the past with Guy and Honey. I don't think it's any mystery at this point that I love making Guy audios. He is a fucking shithead, and I mean that as the highest compliment. Yeah, I love that this literal pizza guy that was a throwaway voice line in Asher's first video that was only there to give Asher more characterization, has now turned into this full character of his own with his own series and his own mannerisms and all of that. I just have a lot of fun writing and recording these audios, and I think you guys can obviously tell. So it was really cool to show how that relationship started, and how could I not make them roommates? Everything the Guy does is basically a Vine reference, so how could I possibly resist the siren call that is, oh my god, they were roommates. I hope everyone from that Vine is doing well, Like, I hope he's okay and living happy, and yeah, like the girl walking by, I hope she's thriving. I hope the roommates in question are doing great. I really enjoyed this video. Guy is he's a good time guy, and I have a good time making him. So I'm glad that so many of you have enjoyed him thus far. Next, we have Asher. We've already had the proposal talk when reviewing the Milo video, so my feelings on all that. That said, I feel like, and felt like, and feel like for Asher and Babe, that would be something important for them to explore. Like, neither Babe nor Angel have the magical context that Sweetheart does. So while being their mate's mate is clearly still very important to them, and they can understand the gravity of Asher or David calling them that, they are coming at it from a different perspective, from a different background. It's not lesser, it's not worse. It's just different coming from an unempowered view. And I think a part of that, in addition to just the characterization of Asher and Babe and David and Angel as people, is that those two listeners would find value in contextualizing their commitment to one another in ways that are meaningful to their background as well. And David and Asher know that and value the things that their mates value because they're important to them, and what matters to them matters to those guys. So they're getting married. And that's exciting. And I think it's really fitting that Babe would propose to Ash and that Ash would have been about to do so himself. Yeah, this was another fun video. I really enjoyed it. Next, back to the past with Jordy. I don't have a lot to say about this video. It was fun. It's a lot of fun to, well, it's a lot of work to edit these kinds of videos, but I'm always really happy with the final result. The telepathy effect is a fun one. Yeah. Jordy is a character that I really enjoy portraying. Getting to show that inner monologue, I feel like even though he hasn't had that many videos, you have a window into his experience that rivals that of even some of the characters that have had way more videos about them. So I think that's really cool. Next, in the present, we have Darlin and Sam taking the leap to move in together. Sorry. I've said it a million times. It's just really sweet to see two hurt people finding solace in one another and with each other's help, healing from their hurt and reaching toward a brighter future. There's a level of trust there that I think is really commendable and comes from a really deeply held place, and that's nice to get to show that connection thriving. They're not in a rush. They're just experiencing life together and entwining their lives together in ways that enrich their experiences, and that's really cool. Plus, sometimes it's just a lot of fun to be, a grumbly little softy, and that's Sam. I mean, well, a softy underneath it all, anyway. But yeah. Back to the past, the infamous bowling night. These videos are a lot of work, but I think it's really fun to show all these different interactions. I've been happy to make solo videos with the guys of the damn storyline again, because I think those are really important windows into them in a singular context. But it's also fun to show them interacting. So it's definitely worth all of the work. It was a lot of fun getting to show these early meetings, trying to get back into the headspace of those characters where they were back then, so like Damien being more snippy, Huxley being a lot more like just on the surface level, Lasco being way more nervous, Gavin having a lot less tact. That's definitely one of the challenges of making flashback audios is, like trying to really get back into that mindset of where they were back then and portray that accurately. But when it works, it's really cool. And I think it worked here. Plus I got to show some of the very first seeds of Damien and Huxley as a couple, and that was fun. I really enjoyed making this one. And that's about it. As if that wasn't long enough. Aaron's entry in the past present anthology got bumped into March thanks to my voice being absolutely trashed. So we'll just talk about it in the next update video. And that means that it is now time for my patron shoutouts. Again, thank you guys so much for supporting me over there, to those of you who do. Each month, I read out the names of my devoted and obsessed tier patrons. So, first up, we have the devoted tier. We have Eldritch Angel. Great start. We have Eldritch Angel, Ashes, Aaron Olmos, Arzu Angeles, Abby Gormley, Ace of Clowns, Acid. Nope. Oh my gosh. Acidic Kel. Maybe I am still getting over being sick. Acidic Kel, Actually, Addison Preston, Adrestia, Adrian Peebles, Amy Reams, Amy Stafford, Eisen, Ajax, Alex, Alexandra Lazo, Alexis B, Alexis Baxter, Allie Knight, Alice Pelioski, A Little Wren, Allie, a Louie, Amani, Amaya, Amelia Coleman, Amoxie, Amy Lizzie, Anna, Andrea Rye, Andreleta, Angie, Anna, Anush, Anya Moody, AQ Fox, Aquarius Baby, Aries, Ashley Lee, Atlas Van God, August, Authentic Hot Mess, AV Songbird, Azazel, Asmarath, Azura, Betos, Bailey Riley, Baz Ousts, Bean, Becca Jean, Bex86, B, Bemberb, Bernie White, Bianca, Billy, Birdie, Blackberry Shine, Black Violet, Bleeding Heart, Blue OG, Blue Sea, Boo Lala, Brenna, Bree, Breezy, Brittany Ibanez, Brooks, Bubbles and Acid, Burn Account, Cactus Wolf, Kaylee Sosa, Callista, Calliope, Cameron, Cami Antes, Cancer Lemons, Candy IV, Cassandra Hyatt, Katie Allen, Chaos Chan, Charlie Layla, Charlene Cantrell, Charlotte Carolee Kagoyo Osorio, Chelsea Williams, Chelsea Phelps, Cheshire Kingsley, Chimte Latte, Chloe, Christina K, Christina Williams, Cece Soros, CJ Art, Closeted Corvid, Classically Incorrect, Codename Cynic, Cole, Constance Taylor, Coop, Coralie, Corey, Corp Senpai, Cove, Crab Loves You, Craig Phoenix, Crash 478, Cross, Crow, Crunch, Munch, Crystal Power, Cuddle Bunny, Cupcake.love, Curious Zorro, Dagon Targaryen, Dana, Daiki, Danny Burb, Darcy, Darlin B, Dean, Debbie C, D, Death-Defying again, Delaney Coble, Delta Polaris, Demon for Hire, Dinky Simp, Desiree, Devin Franklin, Devila May Care, Devin Hamburger, Diamond, DJ Freelove, Dominique Evans, Dream, Dual Portal Destinies, Dylan, Ebony Beck, Eden's Rogue, E. Junkiet, L, Elena, Eleanor Quill, Elizabeth Himes, Elliot K, Hello There, M, Emily, Emma Hall, Emma Jane, Emma Putman, Emma Steiner, Emmy Mar 93, Empress Arcana, Emrys, Entropy BLK, Ipur Charlene, Aaron, Ethieth, Evangeline Rose, Evelyn Enriquez, Evie, Exody, Fahrenheit, Phoenicia Zavis, Ferris, Fawn and Sparrow, Felix, Fern, Finn Takami, Fiona Joss, Flying Icarus, Frenchie, Friendly Faded, Fruity, Fruits Basket, Gabrielle Carr, Geo, Georgia Morgan, Glitch Ghost, Gloomy Bear, Gretchen, Gucci Flip Flops, H, Haley Babe, Hale, Hannah, Harley, Harmony Boss, Hatter Ripper, Haley, Haley Beck, Haley Jane, HB, Heather, Halipe, Hellcat, Hexwood, Hey Ho Gago, High Key Mika, Hollow Life, Holly Ann Bearden, Homosexual, Honey Haru T, Hope, I Am Hippo, I Am Alive Now, IDK Something, I Love Some Toast, Imlisgen, Isaiah, It Me, Ya Boy, Izzy, Jaeger Groupie, James Should Not, Jameson, Jamie Felren, Jamie Lee Neal, Jane Doe, Jane Marshmallow, Jania Shadream, Jasmine Forrester, Jax's Couch, Jaden Bleeker, Jazzy Jame, JC, Janine, Jen Lippincott, Jeremiah R., Jessica Wood, Jigsa Woogie, Jillian Santoro, Jinga Bay, Jody Sammy, Joe, Jonathan Blacklock, Jordan, Joshua L., Josie Sensi, JRE, Jules, Juniper, Juno Kala, Just a Pebble in a Pond, Kai, Kaylin, Kaku's Lover, Cal, Kamehane, Kane, Kara, Carla A, Karma, Cat Corsino, Cat Babbles, Kate, Catherine, Ducky, Kathleen Winstead, Catherine Pack, Katie, Katrina, Kay Dollface, Kayla Haas, Kayleen Nalia, Key Harris, Keely, Kelsey Adele, Kendall J, Kenzie, Ket131, Kevin, Kexgo L, Kaya168, Kiara, Kid Death 15, Kim, King Malem 6536, Kitty, Kiwi, Kizzy Coco, KJ Creed, K Murr, Cody Codno, Kona G, Cookie Kim, Christina Scott, Krista Halligan, Kylie, L, ? Ladybug, Latte, Laura, Lauren, Lazzy, LD13, Leaf, Leanne, Lee, Leilana Scott Acevedo, Lemonade Baby, Leo Lion, Leslie, Levi, Leviathan, Lex and Kari, Lexi Elizabeth, Lexi, Lightning Hikaru, Lil, Lilac T, Lilith McNeil, Lindsay Turner, Lysandra Gomez, Little Shoe, Lizzie, Lomara, Lori Diaz, Loser Cat, Losing My Mind, Lost in Space, Lulu, Lovely X Louise, Lucius021, Luis Ruiz, Lurium, Luvi, Lightiet, M. Shaw, Morals, Mackenzie Spire, Mad Corruption, Madam Butterfly, Madeline, May C, McDonald's, Maguma Blues, Maisie Grace, Maladaptive Daydream, Mari T, Mars Bars, Martha Jackson, Matilda Vidal, Matt Garza, Michaela Lynch, Medusa is a Lesbian, Megan, My Callum, Melby Cutie, Mia, Mika, Mitch Aguluz, Microwave, Midnight Lynx, Midnight Techie, Me J, Mikhail West, Mikey, Milo, Mimi2657, Mindy, Misanthropy, Mist, Moody, Moosey Girl, Morani Bustos, Ms. A. Carter, Muse of Afterthought, Musical Midnight, Milo, Nani, Nat, Naven, Nashawn Warren, Nina, Nini, Nerd Girl, Nexus, Nick at Night, Nico, Nicole Cornett, Nicole Garcia, Nightlight.min, Nick2, Noel, Gnomes, sorry, that was probably Noel. Noel, Gnomes, Nora Ariel, North Star, Not Minty, Nix7, Oakley Smith, Oliver Twisted, Olivia, Olsey02, Omni Coffee, Unog Little, Oracle, Origine, Orion, Otaku Days, Owlish Tale, Pacific North Witch, Padragon Ni Shireen, Page Enders, Pan in Panic, Pandicium, Panicked Koala, Parker, Paula Garcia, Perseus, Phenom Jack, Piscean Guard, Pisces Moon, Pogo, Polay, Polly B, Polly Lime, Palm, Possum Pendragon, Punk Overlord, Queen of Salt, Rachel Evans, Rachel Maybe, Ray, Rain, Rain Mitchell, Rainy Day, Razor, Rat Boy, Rebecca AH, Rebel, Red, Rain Tepes, Riri, Rel V, Ren Hartley, Rhubarb Dreams, Ricky Robinson, Rinsler, Riri, ROS, Rosalie Quinn, Rowan, Rox Subject, Roz, Rat Jams, Ryan Ellison, Sabrina Hernandez, Saffron Ferlin, Sam, Samantha Thomason, Sammy Thurston, Sammy Wilson, Something Else Cat, Safaby, Sarah Kokoski, Sarah Nightingale, Sarah Rosine, Sarith, Serena Kine, Soraya, Scarlett Jones, Schmerms, Scott, Scotty Flowers, Scythe, Secret Seraph, Serotonin, Serpentarius, Several Cats in a Trench Coat, Shadow Cat, Shay Bryant, Shannon Vining, Shannon McGuire, Shazu Rivera, Shira, Shiva Akuma Midas, Shorty, Sidal, Sierra Nicasio, Silver Guard, Silver Jasmine, Simp My Life, Simple Rumors, Situp, Sleep Queen Isabella, SM Relix, Snore Bore Whore, Snow, Snoopy197, Soap is Sophie, Soul, Sorry Not Sorry Mom, Soulless Mercy, Spade, Spooks, Nook, ST, Star0203, Starlina Scarlet, Stephanie Kranitsky, Steven, Stheno, Sticks, Sugar Bear, Suki Draws, Sunny D16, Suppresso Depresso, Swan North, Sweet as Candy, Sweetly Key, Swee, Sydney Grace, Taylor Fowler, Tal as in Petal, Talia Sheena, Talina Albrecht, Tammy Liddell, Tanuki, Tanya M. Tyndall Tingley, Tatum Connor, Taylor Michelle, Teddy S., The Pixie, The Odyssey, Thorn of the Lily, TJ, Tough as a Tardigrade, Tristan Oliver, Triz, Tropical Fussy, Tristian, Tuberculosis, Tie Shoelaces, Undine, Unknown, Vey, Valentine.Lace, Vanessa Morgenthaler, Fantastic, Vicky, Vivi, Void, Voltaire Belmont, Wall Paint, Watermelon, Weirdo with Eyes, Hoovian Rainbow Girl, Wren, Will McHugh, William Burgess, Winter Prowler, Witchy Wonders, Wolfiekins, Wonka79, Wren, Writer for Justice, Zale S., XX Tabitha XX, Yuritsa Garcia, Year, Your Local Disappointment, Zara Fairgood, Zelda Hyrule 312, Zephyr Vitriol, and Zoe Not Zoe. And then we also have my obsessed tier patrons. We have Smiley Face, Audrey Chavez, Mac, Seraph Kaya, Sleepy, Kyle Ocean VS, Rose Bella, Abby Jensen, Ace Stuck in Space, Achilles, Adriana, Aether Moose, I Love It 95, Ansley, AJ Wallflower, Akira, Alex Style, Alexis Brown, Alley Cat, Amber Phillips, Ambery Artsy, Amethyst 4, Angel, Angelixia, Anna, 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 Anna McBurney Grosh, Ariel, Arizona, A Rosy Complexion, Ashia, A Siren Tale, Aster Reeves, Astrid, Atlas, Audrey Sibthorpe, Augie, Autumn Slater, Avery, Azzy707, Bambi, Beanie, Bex, B, Belle Dokeshi, Beth Lawson, Bethany Lopez Drager, Blaine in a Bow Tie, Blue, Blue Sky, Blue, Bonnie Callahan, Bookworm, Boop Mac, Brandon D, Bubbles, Bunny Girl VA, Callisto, Cami, Carolus, Cecilia Herda, Cereza, Chaotic, Chaotic Pain, Char, Charlotte, Cherie, Chi, Christopher Lewis, CJ Osborne, Claude, Cloud Prince, Clover, Clover Fields, Cole, Creative Name, Crimson Flames, Crywolf 883, Cryptid Alex, QB, Cupid Rhea Valentine, Dagger, Daisy, Danny California, Danny.Ella7, Dapple Apple, Darby of Shire, Dizzy, Doodle Jump, Dormian's Chas, E.H., Yaba Killfeather, Earl Grey Audios, Echo, Egg Toast, Aiku, Electric Sin, Elinary, Elizabeth Collier, Aless, Emma, Emma Clark, Emmy, Enzo Zomo, Ava, Foxtrot, Fros, Furious Hobbit 13, Fuzzy Ghosts, Fuzzy Melon Lord, Gabby Colon, Gaia the Nature Witch, Gally Winter, Gamer 101, Garrett, Jemmy Rose, Ghost Girl, Gigi Viv, Ginger Artist, Glitchy, Goblin, Gravity Rose, Haley, Halligan Wickeser, Haley, Heartfelt Hero, Hester Van Sluten, Hidden Fan 03 XP, Hot Dog, Hunter Tucker, I Am Arcid, Ice Dragon Lady, Idoken 27, Eco, Ion Shark, Ivy, Jaden Bynum 13, Jamie, Jasmine Pollard, Jasper Walford, Jaybird, JJ, Jem, Jen, Ode to You, Jennifer Luzinski, Jesse Lee, Jiyun, Joey Angel, John McCluskey, Jones Calypso, Jordan, Jordan Stife, Julie, Jilla 308, June, Just Some Pancakes, Kai McIntyre, Kaida the Drag, Kate, Kale, Cameron Todoroki, Caroliza, Karen Fernandez, Casper, Caitlin Kugler, Kathy Jones, Katie Bliss, Katie B, Katzik, K Karagia, Caden Monroe, Kayin, Kaylin, Kays, Keegan Davis, Kira, Kelsier, Kestrel, Curious, Coda Takami, Codelight, Christy Hall, Kyle Delgado, Kylie Trainer, Kyrie Nuremberg, KZ, Laney 1721, Leighton Taylor, Lee Soo-yoon, Lee Zion, Lath, Lemonade Brain, Lena, Lev Bridges, Levi Ackerman, Lex Castillo, Leah, Liams, Lily, Listening Lost Listening Phoenix, Little Kim, Locke, Lotus, Lovely Deviant Alyssa again, Lucas M, Lucky, Lumi, Lycus, M, Ma, Maddie Cole, Maddie, Mallory, Mandy Park, nope, where did I get Park? Mandy Black, Mandy Marie, Maribel Leva, Mary Kay Hennig, Max Evergreen, Maximilian F, Maz, Mikhail, McKenna Miller, Meeks Hunter, Meavy, Megan Langford, Melano, Melissa Emmerman, Melody, Midnight Shadow ASMR, Mika Panda, Mikey's World, Miki, Mimble, Miro Luca 3, Maria Cervantes, Mirror Image, Misfit Crew, Miss Raptor, Ms. McCormick, MMO Chiss, Morgan Briggs, Multi-Duel, Music, Broken Heart, Tears, Maya, Nana, Narcoleptic Boy, Nefray, Nemesis L, Neon Witcher, Nick Pix, Nightingale 9803, Nightshade 1217, Nikki 5 cents, Nocturne, Not Undead Please, Officer Salty, Oregano, Othello, Ozyuki, Pagan Kitten, Pastel Asteroid, Pearl Kite, Pink Boss Music, Pip, Pipers, Pirate Cake, Pluto, Patat, Princess Takami, Psychic. Did I? Okay, no, I didn't skip one. Okay, good. I don't think so anyway. Yeah, I think we're good. Princess Takami, Psychic, Pumpkin Queen, Rachel Linville, Rachel Woodward, Ray Phillips, Rainfire 333, Raja Longtooth, Ramses, Rat Baby, XOX, Rhea the Law, Rebecca, Red Language, Refuge Daydream, Remc, Raina, Rhea, Rhonda Parker, Ryan Walters, Rhea the Pinky, Rio Meow, Riot Control Camp, Robbie Marie, Robin Idek, Rose Lacey, Royalty Ralphie, Ryan Gold, Ryan Morrison, Ryan Ami, Ryder, Ridian Black, S, Saren Gosling, Saku AI, Sally Entislia, Sam, Sani, Savannah, Seventh Color, Seriously Serious, Seb Castellan, yes, Shades, Yamora, Shanna, Shelby W, Shino, Shorty Crow, Silence is Golden, Silent Hermit, 6 grams of salt, Skelemon, Sky, Soft Redrin, Sophie Hatter, Sopping Wet Balls, Soupy Twist, Spiny Dogfish, Spiteful Tea Leaf, Spunky Taylor, Starlight and Fox, Stephanie Bush, Stray Dryad, Studio Police Zone, Sugar Crash, Sugar Quisp, Sugar, Sunshine 515, Taco Nugget, Talon, Tarko, Tazwell, Teslin, Tan Eileen, The Cray, The Anacrusis, The Spooter, Tom Banter, Toshi, Trinity H. Evangelista, Sumi, Timby, Uncharted Freaks 5-3, Undeniably Emily, Valem, Vampire Girl 149, Varen, Vic, Violet Sweet, Whistler, Ren, Win Mortal, Yolocal Cryptid, Yotiko, Zuko, and Dino Nuggy. That's a long list. Thank you guys so much for your support. I really, really appreciate it. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you, even and especially those of you whom I butchered your name, and I am sure there were a lot of you. But thank you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the month, and yeah, everything ahead of that too, because, hopefully there's a lot of time to go. That got dark. I'm sorry. I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, whatever is ahead of you. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Goodbye.